Last year, in the quiet suburbs of San Francisco, something happened that shook the entire nation. A story so strange, so emotional, it made headlines across America. In a small house lived three souls. Bill, a 32-year-old man, his 8-year-old son, Jim, and their beloved dog, Tim. It was a sunny Sunday afternoon. Bill and Tim were playing cricket in their backyard. Bill hit the ball. Tim ran after it, tail wagging, joy in his eyes. Over and over again, man and dog, sharing laughter and loyalty. But then, something changed. For reasons no one could explain, Tim suddenly stopped playing. He growled, low, deep, warning. At that moment, little Jim came running toward him, smiling, ready to hug his best friend. But Tim, frustrated, confused, leaped forward and bit the child's face. Jim screamed. Bill froze, then rushed in, grabbing a bat, striking Tim in pure panic. One blow, and the loyal dog fell silent forever. The next morning, the news spread like wildfire. Man kills his dog. America erupted. Animal rights groups marched in protest. People cried for justice. Hang the killer, they shouted. Editorials filled the papers. It became the case of the year, the Bill Tim case. In court, lawyers argued, experts testified, psychologists debated emotions and instincts. After long hearings, the jury ruled Bill mentally unstable but free. Still, the court ordered him to dedicate the rest of his life to animal rights. America sighed. Justice had spoken. A California newspaper later conducted a survey. Over 400,000 people took part. 321,000 said they couldn't sleep since that day. Every time they closed their eyes, they saw Tim. His eyes seemed to ask, was my crime so great? Why was I killed? Isn't there anyone left in this country to stand for us? Months later, I opened an old shelf and found Tim's photo again. And I asked him, Tim, yesterday America launched 200 airstrikes on Iraq. Thousands of bombs dropped on homes and hospitals. Hundreds killed, hundreds wounded. But not one protest, not one tear, not one cry for justice. Why, Tim? Why? Tim's eyes flickered. He lifted his head, gave a faint laugh, and said, my friend, because those weren't dogs. They were humans. They were Muslims. And today, that same story fits Gaza, fits Palestine perfectly. If those dying were animals, the world would roar in protest. But they're not. They're humans. They're Muslims. And for them, silence rules the world. Maybe the world doesn't need more laws. Maybe it needs more hearts. Maybe the world doesn't need more laws. Maybe it needs more hearts. Justice has no species. Inspired by a true story.